Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm back with my massive box unboxing of the mystery within the box. This is that video. Yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy. Let's dig into it. I've already broke the seal just to see if it got damaged because, like I said, most of my end caps were missing. And there's a box within a side of a box, so my skepticism on how big this and huge this box is, it dwindled a little bit when I noticed that there was another box inside of there. It's kind of a little reassuring that maybe the item that I purchased wasn't as huge as these boxes. Yeah, I think I would be a little bit more relieved if it's something that I can actually display and it won't take up a whole wall. So let's dig into it. I know it's a weird camera angle because, like I said, huge box. I'm not even sure if I should turn it sideways or what exactly I do because there's more end caps in here. I don't know if I can pull it up. Oh, no, the end cap slides, so we're still good. Half tempted to cut the box around it, but I think it actually might be easier to break it down later by just kind of folding it in half. I don't know. Oh my god, this thing's huge. It literally is as big as this box. There's absolutely nowhere I can store this or display it. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn it on its side just to get it out. This thing is colossal. I actually might save these boxes, put it back in there for storage, because I literally don't think there's going to be a way for me to display this. Oh my god, that thing's big. Even with all that packaging, corner's a little dinged up. This massive box, it might have happened in the folding process for it. I think what I'm gonna do, there we go. All right. Adjust the camera for you real quick. Let's see here. As you can see, Masters of the Universe Classics, Snake Mountain. I think this was the last thing that Super 7 did with the Masters of the Universe line. The box art on this is absolutely gorgeous. The fact that it is unassembled tells me that when you put this together, it is going to be ginormous. Because it is so big. Turn it around so you can see. Kind of gives you like the card backing that they do on. It's more of the classics line. I don't have a classics in here. They're all in storage right now. They don't display, I don't think, as well as the Filmation line. Just for a simple fact of the way that the packaging was. So I don't have any on display at this moment. I've had them on display in the past, but felt like they kind of got dinged up. I couldn't keep them as pristine. But as you can see, it gives a nice little storyline in the back about Snake Mountain, the evil stronghold of Skeletor. And then it actually gives you some real life playset picturettes. Tells you about the choking hazards, obviously. And then it gives you that 80s vibe of the original Snake Mountain when they did the red overlays on the back. It was just kind of a sketched out version. Tells you the demon heads, Skeletor's table, ladder. Too bad it doesn't have the microphone in it like we got in the 80s. All the cool 80s nostalgia stuff is just so badass. And then gives you some cool little epic battle, playset art. Kind of zoom in on that for you. You got He-Man and Skeletor. Oh, look, he's even in the chain shackles. That's pretty cool. You got the tentacles getting Man-at-Arms. And he's sitting on his throne. It's pretty cool. And then they're sitting there scheming their next plan at the table. Don't get me wrong. I am extremely stoked. It was a long waiting process. When I pre-ordered this, like I said, it started off as a Kickstarter. Then when they got enough sign-ups, I think, on the Kickstarter, then they went ahead with rolling out the pre-orders. This was one of those items that was made to order. They didn't sell it on the website as a standalone, just buy as many as you want. It was, you had to pre-order how many ever you wanted, and how many ever orders they got, that's how many they produced. So there wouldn't be any left over. I don't even remember the price point. I want to say it was like $700. Like, it was outrageously expensive. I'm stoked that I got it, but at the same time, I literally don't know how I could display it now. And it just seems like it kind of sucks that I can't show it off, because it is so awesome. Maybe I'll clean off the top of my refrigerator and set it on top of the refrigerator. Maybe that's what I'll do, because that's the one spot that I do have enough room, because I really want to showcase this. This is amazing. Like, the box art is absolutely gorgeous. The fact that, I'm not going to open it up and play with it or assemble it or anything like that. I don't do that with any of my action figures, so there's no real unveiling of mystery there. But the fact that the box art is as vibrant and gorgeous as it is, I really feel like it really needs to kind of be showcased. And I do have a lot of Masters of the Universe stuff around. Maybe not as much as I used to. Before I remodeled or redid my little man cave, I had a lot of Masters Universe stuff in here. It got to the point where a lot of it was collecting dust, and I didn't have any kind of ways to protect or store to kind of showcase the classics line. So I ended up putting all the classic line back into storage. Bought the shelving units and did start to display all the Filmation stuff that I have, which I don't have the complete set. I'm still missing like maybe 5 or 6 figures. But it seems like the longer I wait, the more expensive they get. So I may or may not end up picking them up. And now that Super 7 isn't doing them anymore, I don't have that, oh, let's pre-order Wave 6 or Wave 7. Because that's how I got like the last 3 or 4 waves, where I was getting figures that I didn't want, but I was locking them in at the cheapest price possible, and I was able to guarantee myself that I was going to get them. Whereas you kind of pay a premium if you go to, Big Bad Toy Store. I think that's the name of it. Great people to work with. If you want something in mint condition, they'll ship it to you in mint condition. It's a small premium. I've bought a couple figures from them over the years. eBay was always kind of iffy when it came to it because you didn't know the condition of the product. And now that eBay is charging tax, I just bought a comic book that they charged me like $40 tax because I live in the state of Tennessee. So it's going to have to be like a major something that I want for me to start buying on eBay again. Obviously, I got a couple things already coming because I've already purchased stuff, and I'll be doing unboxings of that stuff. I actually have a really awesome comic book coming. I've been searching for roughly about 1.5 years to found one that supposedly is in mint condition. So, man, we'll see how near mint it really is, but it's supposed to be near mint plus. We'll see what happens with that. Let's see, what other news do I got for you guys? I got builds from CGC today. I sent off 5 books to Hero Restoration in Oregon. Never dealt with the company before. All the reviews and people that had dealt with them in the past, they rave reviews. You know, I follow them on social media. Everything that they do to a comic book to kind of revitalize it and really make it look as pristine as possible. Obviously, without doing restoration work, just doing cleaning and pressing, you're only going to get so much out of a book. I mean, you can only shine it up so good. But I think what they do, or what they specialize in, it really showcases what they do. So I went ahead and sent 2 of my most prized books off to them, along with 3 other books. I sent Amazing Spider-Man 50, First Kingpin, Amazing Spider-Man 129, and then first appearance of Gwen Stacy, I think it's Spider-Man 31, and then the death of Gwen Stacy, death of I think it's a Green Goblin at that point. I don't think he was technically Hobgoblin yet. And they contacted me a couple weeks ago, well, maybe 2 weeks ago, told me that my payment information wasn't going through. No, it wasn't going through. I lost my wallet about 2 months ago, and I have a new debit card. So, gave them my new debit card information. Never heard anything else. Never got billed. So, I emailed them the other day and was like, hey, can you tell me what my bill's going to be for CGC? Because it had been so long, I didn't even remember what grading tier I had asked for. Because I sent those books to them. They received them on June 2nd, I think it was, or June 4th or something like that. It was the first week of June. And they just sent them off to CGC last week. So, we're in October. It's going to be November this weekend. So, yeah. And looking at CGC's website for turnaround time, I expect to get my books back by maybe Valentine's Day. From November to February is where I anticipate to get my books back. So, It's the nature of the beast. But hopefully they did a great job, and it'll come back with some very nice grades. I think the first appearance of Gwen Stacy, the 31, is probably going to come back the lowest. It wasn't in the greatest of shape. Then again, I think the death of Gwen Stacy had a small tape pull on the back, so maybe it'll get dinged more than the other one. I don't know. I anticipate the 50 and the 129 to come back very high grades, not like 9.0s or something like that, but I'd say 7.5 to 8 range. I could be overshooting that. They might come back a lot lower, but that's what I'm hoping for. But that concludes the video. I hope you guys like it. I literally, I don't feel like I can do you guys any kind of justice with explaining and showing like how massive this box is. Like, it is ginormous. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, give me a like. Tell me what you guys think about this huge Snake Mountain. I mean, if you've ever played with any of the Masters Universe play sets when you were a kid, man, tell me your fondest memory. Yeah, because, man, I loved Masters Universe when I was a kid. I'd play with He-Man all day long. But, peace, guys.